In the United States, you can be tall, short, heavy, or thin, black or white, attractive or not, but you absolutely must have a good set of teeth. It's often said that your teeth reveal your social class. Currently, 666 million people in North America are undergoing orthodontic treatment, including over 3 million students aged 8 to 17 in the U.S. alone. Teenagers who have never worn braces have actually become the minority. In these high-income countries, the average annual per capita expenditure on direct dental care is about $260, while in low-income countries, it's only $0.52, a nearly 500-fold gap. In China, the annual per capita dental expenditure is about $44. Does that mean everyone is taking good care of their teeth? Quite the opposite. Actually, many people still wait until they have a toothache before finally seeking professional help. It's only at the clinic that they realize the extent of their dental issues and end up spending years' worth of dental budget in one go. This is what has single-handedly pushed the national per capita average up to $44. According to the 4th National Epidemiological Survey of Oral Health, China's overall oral health is dire at both ends of the age spectrum. Caries are rampant among children and near universal among the elderly. Furthermore, the periodontal health rate for most adults doesn't even exceed 10. Many even still believe that losing teeth is an inevitable part of aging. But is this really the case? Are teeth truly just consumables? Hello, everyone. This is Kanchai. Today we're going to give you the full story on dental health. Before discussing why Americans always showcase that perfect white Hollywood smile, we must first acknowledge one fact. Most people's teeth are not naturally born that perfect. Hence, of millions of years ago, to adapt to the brutal prehistoric life, humans evolved broader and more powerful jaws to gnaw on raw meat and nuts. However, times have changed. As naked apes entered agricultural society, more food was cooked and processed, greatly reducing the chewing burden. As the saying goes, use it or lose it, jaws gradually shrank, but while space decreased, the number of teeth remained largely the same. Consequently, people were forced to fit the same number of teeth into smaller mouths, leading to various dental issues. Clearly, Americans are the most preoccupied with the global issue of dental crowding. In 2024, the U.S. orthodontic market was valued at approximately $3.54 billion. The market is expected to reach $16.56 billion by 2032, with a projected compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 21.5%. From mature industry to expand at such a rapid and massive scale. What exactly is driving this obsession? To understand this, we must look back at Western culture and the inevitable vanity of social class. Perfect smile is a status symbol. Only the poor can't afford to fix their teeth. Such statements may sound preposterous to us, but they carry significant weight over there. A set of good teeth represents health, self-discipline, professionalism, and success, even symbolizing whether you were well nurtured. What was once a class privilege has now become an absolute life necessity. Research suggests that bad teeth carry an invisible penalty in the American job market and social circles. Many people go through life believing that they were rejected because of the miserable state of their teeth. More awkwardly, this dental-centric evaluation system has become a consensus across the entire Western world. And nowhere is this logic taken to more of an extreme than in the United States. American parents are willing to shell out thousands of dollars for their children to get braces during adolescence. Much like how Chinese children cannot afford to skip after-school tutoring, both are seen as vital investments in the future. Surveys show that about 80 of North American teenagers have received orthodontic care. Even those with minor misalignments are ushered into wearing braces. But why the United States? Consider this: modern orthodontics has existed for barely a century, around 1900. As the two world wars loomed and erupted, the technological surge fueled by the arms race brought prosperity to various fields. Edward Anger's early system of malocclusion classification was rapidly refined and iterated upon, leading to the continuous expansion of orthodontic training programs. Facing an industry that is technically demanding, yet offers limitless profit potential, what would 20th century capitalists think? Sell the dream, of course, and then sell you the means to achieve it. Aesthetic endorsements from the upper class once led Japan to view blackened teeth as beautiful. It was even easier to use stars from the 1940s to 60s as walking billboards. Much like how modern cosmetics are marketed, Hollywood-fitted actors with dental veneers on mass stars were getting work done, and such procedures were exorbitantly expensive. In a country where dental care is often excluded from standard health insurance, the perception that perfect teeth signal high social status is constantly reinforced. The ingenuity of capital lies in the illusion that by paying for a perfect smile, you can also attain the same perfect life. As demand surged, orthodontists grew eager to treat even minor misalignments. To drive sales, some clinics even offered low-interest installment plans for low-income families, pitching $99 a month smile makeover packages to the less affluent, and as a result, even gas station and restaurant workers are willing to get braces for their children. Once orthodontic treatment becomes a social consensus, the social benefits of perfect teeth diminish, while the social stigma of bad teeth becomes immediate. If you frequent Western social media, you might encounter a yellow-faced emoji with huge glasses and prominent buck teeth. His name is the nerd. We don't necessarily need to understand why Americans score nerds. We just know that once a group is deemed unpopular, society automatically brands them with buck teeth as a symbol of ugliness. Such a distorted orthodontic market seems to only hold Westerners hostage. But if we reflect on the pursuit of dental aesthetics in East Asia, it was never as extreme as in the West, especially in China's past. As long as the bite didn't interfere with eating or speaking, most people wouldn't proactively consider getting braces. Moreover, certain imperfections like protruding canines or slightly large front teeth were even considered cute. Examples include Japan's once popular yachiba and the neotenous teeth trend in China. What's even more interesting is that when a Westerner and an East Asian visit a dentist, their goals and concerns differ significantly. Aside from bite issues or cavities, Chinese people often dislike overly perfect teeth, such as extreme whiteness or perfectly uniform shapes. They are more likely to seek treatment to improve their facial profile, focusing more on the overall harmony of the face. So is dental care really that unnecessary? As the saying goes, a toothache isn't a disease, but it's agony when it strikes. The fact that this saying is so widespread in China also highlights how much dental health has been historically overlooked. Due to long-standing material scarcity, the neglect of dental care in China has been conspicuous. According to the latest surveys in China, only 36 of adults brush their teeth twice a day, and 75 never use dental floss. In the United States, however, the average annual per capita dental expenditure is about 361 yuan, compared to only about 62 yuan in China. When basic daily care is neglected, professional care is out of the question. Hospitals are seen as places to visit only when ill dental care is expensive, so avoiding it is seen as saving money. Consequently, many families wait until dental pain becomes unbearable before seeking help, only to end up losing both their teeth and their money. This deep-rooted mindset has led to the common assumption that, as we age, losing teeth is inevitable. But the truth is, tooth loss in old age is not a law of nature. Teeth don't fall out because of age, but because of neglect. In China, the tooth loss rate for those aged 65 to 74 is as high as 81/17, and it continues to rise with age. Many elderly people fear the pain and the cost, believing they can just endure it. They are very resistant to seeing a dentist because of this mindset. Teeth that could have functioned for decades are only treated when extraction is unavoidable. That's when they finally see a doctor. Currently, nearly 80 of China's elderly cannot chew properly. They are limited to soft foods like porridge and noodles, only able to even bite into an everyday fruit like an apple. What we can do is help our parents and elders overcome the misconception that a toothache isn't a real illness, take them for checkups, and ensure they maintain proper daily oral care. Fortunately, as the new generation gains more influence in society, China's orthodontics market is seeing a major boom. More and more young parents are prioritizing dental alignment and the appearance of a smile. In this regard, the market data is quite telling. In 2015, annual orthodontic cases in China totaled just 1.6 million. Fast forward 5 years to 2020, the number of orthodontic treatments had surged to 3.1 million. Within this booming dental market, invisible aligners are growing exceptionally fast. Just how fast? By 2019, China had surpassed several established orthodontic powerhouses to become the world's second largest market for invisible aligners. Furthermore, thanks to the entry of domestic companies, orthodontic services once exclusive to major cities are now reaching rural areas. Despite the still considerable costs, the rise of installment plans has given children in small towns the right to align their teeth. Most importantly, mindsets are shifting for many young people. Orthodontics has taken on the meaning of a self-investment. Social media discussions and sharing about adult braces and invisible aligners are now commonplace. The old stigmas surrounding brace faces or metal mouths have almost entirely vanished. In short, increased attention to dental health is positive, but it should never lead to overtreatment. When a society views teeth as a symbol of civilization, spawning adages like Egyptian eyes and American teeth cease to be just biological organs. A perfect smile isn't the natural human state. Whether orthodontics is worth it is for each individual to decide. It's hard to say if sacrificing health for class status is worth the trade-off, but we can boldly say that when beauty becomes a collective anxiety, it erodes the very freedom that allowed us to pursue healthy beauty in the first place. What is truly valuable isn't a row of flawless porcelain white teeth, but the ease of laughing freely without the fear of judgment.